everybody! So this video is my review of A Walk in the Woods. This is the new film based on the Bill Bryson memoir, and I actually have read the book, and so I was definitely curious when I saw they were making a movie of it. And I need to give sort of a warning out front, is that the trailer is a little bit deceiving, I feel like. It looks like a really family-friendly film, but it's actually not, and that wasn't a huge surprise to me as I've read the book. I mean, it definitely earns its R rating with the profanity, with some vulgarity, with some sexual situations, some other things like that. It earns its R rating, but I thought it was certainly fine for adults. But just know, going in, that it does have some offensive content. It tells the story of how Bill Bryson was feeling antsy and needed to do something with his life, and so he decides, he's a travel writer, he decides to go walk the Appalachian Trail, which takes like 5 to 7 months or something, and he invites his friend Stephen Katz to go with him, and he's kind of alcoholic and overweight, and Bill is played by Robert Redford, and Katz is played by Nick Nolte, and I think the casting was really good. What they have done in this movie is make the characters much older than in the book. He's in his 40s, I believe, in the book, and so that's actually a pretty significant difference. There's definitely parts that feel unrealistic, that people their age could do everything that they do. If you're looking for a very realistic film, this isn't the film for you. I guess originally Robert Redford wanted to do it as far back as 2005, so that would have been, he would have been in his, I believe, his 60s then, I don't know. But he wanted to do it with Paul Newman, but then Paul Newman passed away in 2008, and so he was never able to make the film with Paul Newman. Nolte is good in the role. It doesn't seem like he's, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's necessarily acting, as if he's just playing himself, but I could be wrong, I don't know. It just has that feel of him just sort of talking and sort of being his grizzled self. His voice, it just feels like he's going to lose his voice every time he talks. And he's so red in the face, and I don't know, it's interesting, but I thought they had pretty good chemistry together. I enjoyed seeing them go on this journey. I guess this movie and the book hit on a lot of sort of favorites of mine that I'm willing to forgive a lot in sort of a feel-good story of friendship. I'm willing to put up with a lot. It definitely is a sitcom in a lot of ways. Ken Kwapis, the director, had directed a lot of the Office episodes, and then he also did the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and you can kind of tell a lot of it is on that sort of sitcom-y level. Sort of, the jokes aren't great, but I was sort of charmed by him. And I could totally see why it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not a great movie. It's not a movie you need to, you have to go, stop everything you're doing, go see. But I think that a lot of people will enjoy it. I think it's a shame in a way that they embrace sort of the saucy nature of Bryson's writing in a way, because I think that it could be a film that could appeal to families, but it obviously isn't because of the content. So, and I feel like, I don't know if old people will like that part of it. It's really interesting this year. We've had 3 films that were really targeted to an older demographic. We had Woman in Gold, and then we had I'll See You in My Dreams, and then Walk in the Woods. And I think that's great. I love that we're making movies for smaller demographics in mind. I think that's great. I think that I'll See You in My Dreams is definitely the best of those 3, and I think that Walk in the Woods would be my second favorite. But that's kind of my thoughts on Walk in the Woods. I would give it a C+. So let me know what you think if you get to see it, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.